Hello, AP Psych students. I want to give you some instruction, a little bit of help in terms of your sleep and dream log. Just a reminder that this week your notes, your vocabulary, your alertness charts, and then your sleep and dream logs for Chapter 5 are all due by Wednesday if you're 7th hour, or Thursday if you're 8th hour. So just want to kind of talk about it because it is a little tricky, and I'm going to post this into your dream log that you're supposed to be working on. So as a reminder, just kind of looking at it here, you're supposed to keep track. You were supposed to keep track of 8 nights of sleep, with what time you went to bed, what time you woke up, how many hours that is, and then a rating 1 through 4 or 0, and then you got to average those, and that's where it's a little tricky. And this is what this video is about. You're also supposed to write one dream out. If you didn't have a dream that you can remember in that time, just use an older one, or I don't know, lyrics to a song like Rocky Raccoon or something like that. So I want to give you some advice. So when you're done, it should look like this. So what you're going to do is create a table, which you can do in Pages or Word or Google, and you just kind of create a table and you go here, boom. And then what you would do is, well, let's just click on this and click the format. You can increase the number of rows you need. So I created this table, and this is my actual data. I have bedtime, wake time, hours slept, and then the rating here down at the bottom. The tricky thing, though, is remember time is 60 minutes. So to make it easy on you, round everything to the nearest quarter hour. And so like 11:15, that's a quarter of an hour, so that'd be 11.25. 11 at 12:30 here is going to be 12.5. Now the tricky thing with this going on here is the averages. If you go to bed before and after midnight, you have a problem. It doesn't work. It doesn't work to use a 24-hour clock like military. It doesn't work because if you went to bed at 11 one night and then 1 the next night, you add 11 and 1, and that equals 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Does not make sense. So what you want to do is anything after midnight, add 1 to that. So 1 o'clock becomes 13 o'clock, 2 o'clock becomes 14 o'clock, and it helps out. So this is kind of an example here, the bedtimes after midnight. You convert them. So 12:30 is 12.5. I went to bed maybe one night at 1:45. That equals 13.75 because 45 minutes is 75% or 3/4 of an hour. 2 o'clock equals that. So when you add all those up and then divide by how many number of nights you have, you'll get a number, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. I'll teach you how to convert that back in a minute. Wake time, you don't have to worry about the crazy adding 1 there. You still need to convert to a quarter hour and then convert that into a decimal so that you can do the actual math part of it. If you added these up just as they were, you're not going to get an accurate picture of it. So, and then the ratings are based on it's arbitrary: excellent, 4, good, fair, 3, fair is 2, poor is 1, none is 0. So that's kind of what's going on here. So what you do is when you add these all up, for instance, I added up all my bedtimes and I got 11.97 because I converted to a decimal. Now there's no 1197 on the clock. So what I need to do is keep that 11 the same, but then I need to multiply 0.97 times 60, which converts it back to minutes. So I got 58.2, which I rounded it. And so my average bedtime during this little 2-week period was 11:58. Hope this makes sense. My wake time, I added all these up. Like I said, I converted these to a quarter hour. So this became 7.25. This was 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, because it's a half hour. 6.75 and 6.25. So I added it all up and I got 6.8. Now there's not 80 o'clock, so I had to convert that back. So I multiplied 0.8 times 60, which equals 48. And so because of that, I converted that back into minutes, and so I got 6.48. There we go. I converted my hours slept into decimals already, and so then I added them all up and divided by 9. I got 6.84 hours as my average sleep. So once again, I converted that back into minutes by multiplying 0.84 times 60, which so my average is 6 hours and 50 minutes. And then rating is pretty straightforward. And then, like I said, you also need to write out one dream, which I did not do, but you're going to do that. So you're going to submit pretty much something like this right here with the table and then a dream. I have this as an example. I hope this video helps you out. I will post this example as well to help you out. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. Email me, text me, send out a smoke signal, whatever. Interpretive dance. I hope you get this. Take care.